Good morning from day 62 of our joggle. Welcome back to Chester. We've had 3 weeks off where Quint built a patio for his sister. We had lots of family barbecues. Went to Europe for a 5-day jaunt in Matilda, and we picked up George and spent a few days with George before dropping her off. So she's now on her Europe trip for a few months and we're back on trail. So today we start the Welsh coastal path. We're just walking along the canal in Chester now, and it's meant to be quite uninspiring for the next few days, but I'm doing my best to get some footage. Alright, see you later. Go. And just up here is the start of the Welsh coast path and the start of a fairly long and potentially boring section. Bye bye Chester. And the Welsh border's just down here. Here she is, the Welsh border. I think that's a dragon's egg. And ironically, it started to rain just as we cross into Wales. Oh, Chepstow this way. Yeah, in a few weeks. So the whole 3 weeks that we just took off, we were in a heat wave. Today's the first day it's been cloudy. So we've gone from 36 degrees 20. Oh, right, let's cross into Wales. Yay! Bore da! So for our first day back, the aim is to get 32 kilometres today to set us up for getting to Snowdon for next Wednesday, where Pete and Jenny and Chris and Ali are going to meet us for the summit climb. So it does mean a couple of big days ahead, but it's flat and fairly easy going for the next 3 days, I think. So we should be able to get some bigger kilometres up. But the first day back on after 3 weeks and a 32 kilometre day. Hopefully the feet hold up. We do have new shoes on, so that always helps. Right, more of this. Nice to be out of the wind now for a little bit. So this section of the Welsh coast path is notorious for being a bit tricky for accommodation. There isn't much at all along this whole stretch. In terms of campsites, wild camping just isn't an option because it's so built up. So we got this stretch. Oh, I just got windy. We got this stretch along the estuary, and then you kind of turn the corner and you're on the seafront towards Prestatyn, but that's just caravan park, static caravan park after static caravan park. And so the caravan parks all along that stretch don't take tents, so it's been a been a bit of a logistical nightmare for where to camp. So what we've had to do is book 2 nights in Chester, and wherever we stop today, it's along a bus line. So we'll get the bus back to Chester, and then the bus back to wherever we stop today in the morning and carry on. And then I have found a campsite at the 60-kilometre mark. So that's the plan for the accommodation for these first 2 nights. After that, I'm not too sure. Once we're past Conway, we can start wild camping. Which way? That way? Or out there? I reckon it's up there. Did a little resupply at Aldi. Now we're going to head to a coffee shop, get a coffee, and then go to Flint Castle. The coffee shop was closed. Then we tried a pub, but it looked slightly dodgy, so can't go wrong with Macca's, can you? Plus I really need a wee. Unfortunately, there's some people smoking pot down here. Stinks. Unfortunately, it is a smell that emanates from pretty much everywhere you go in the UK. Okay, that industrial estate was very dodgy. Some shifty business going on in there, that is for sure. Now we're back on the coastal path. Beacon that sometimes gets lit. I did say wild camping is not an option, but we've just seen quite a few possible wild camp spots. That one is a good one. But we're not quite 25 kilometres for the day. I think we're at 22, so if you wanted to do a shorter day, you could. That's the Wirral over there on the other side of the estuary. Behind that is Liverpool. Chester. We follow the riverside, the River Dee, to Flint, to the castle. Where are we now? What does it say where we are now? We're heading to the Duke of Lancaster. There.